So today we're at the Athletic Club of Bend. We're going to talk about some really simple drills in ball handling that we can do at home that we should be doing every single day to improve our skills and build our confidence. So we have the opportunity, you can jump in the game or practice and you can use these skills to your advantage. So this is a really basic dribbling set that you can practice. It's only going to take 10, maybe 15 minutes at the very most. The great thing about this drill is you can split it into 3 parts. And if you have extra time at the end, I always love doing some freestyle time. The main thing you want to focus on when you're dribbling is always start from a triple threat position. Get the legs bent in an athletic stance and always use your offhand for protection. You always want to keep your hands close, so put the ball to the floor with a pound dribble, straight up and straight down like a piston. Push with your fingertips. Try not to let the ball touch your palm or your heel of your palm, and that way you have more control. So let's get started. We're going to do a right hand pound dribble for 25 dribbles, offhand engaged, fingers spread wide. You want to spread them so wide you feel the webs in your fingers. This creates a bigger visual block, and a bigger visual block sometimes is all it takes for the defender to not try and deflect that ball or reach in there. So let's start. Now we're going to do a half cross. We're going to split our body right down the middle. So you're going to bring it to the halfway, you're going to turn your hand back over the top, and you're going to bring it back out, hitting the same point on the floor every single time. We're going to do 25 of these, and we're going to do 25 on the left. Let's get it going. Now, as you can see, in and out is 1 dribble. So 25 is actually 50 dribbles to the floor. Let's start on the left hip, triple threat. And as you can see, I'm actually using my offhand as that middle barrier, as well as keeping it in an area of protection. So let's go left. This is a dribbling progression that's perfect because we did the half cross with each hand, and now we're going to do a full cross. The way I like to start a full cross is knees bent. We're going to go knee to knee at about knee height. So when you're dribbling, you're still pushing the ball to the same spot, which is in the center. And I want you to really get that arm on the back side instead of cradling it. And we'll talk about cradling and pulling and pushing at a later time. But it's always good to have that energy and that hand position behind the dribble so that you can push the ball to the accurate spot. Once you get better at dribbling, you can put your creativity into it, you can mix and match, but this is a good start for a fundamental dribbler. So what we want to do is we want to start with 25 half cross, both hands, and then we'll go into a full cross with 25 dribbles right to the center, knee to knee at knee height. I'm going to start in triple threat, knees bent. Here we go. Nice and simple. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go into a split stance, and I'm going to turn just a little bit so you can see. Now, this is almost like a lunge stance, but we're splitting our stance because it's a more natural, and it's not only more natural for game type situations, but there are a lot of times that you're going to be in a split stance dribbling, for powering off or pushing off, in a running stance, jogging, walking, anything. Split stance is something that you want to always practice in a stationary form. So we're going to get into a split stance. we're gonna put the ball on the right side and we're gonna be doing swing the purse. Now I'm gonna turn sideways and we're gonna do a couple different views. All we're doing on swing the purse is we're pushing the ball to the same point at the ground. As the ball comes and returns, we're gonna grab it from behind and then we're going to try and push it to the same dribble, to the same spot. Here we go. Now, as you can see, I'm using my offhand almost as protection, but almost as a gate to the front side. And I want to do that to always practice protection. I always want to practice offhand position. But also, in this drill, it's providing almost the outside limit of that front dribble. So let's go to the left hand. We're going to get in split stance, left foot forward on the left hand, triple threat. Here we go. We're gonna continue the split stance and we're gonna do the next drill, which is between the legs. So you're gonna need to spread your legs a little bit further because we're stationary. And if you need to open your hips, if you're a beginner, that's fine. If you need to move your feet just a little bit as you're going through, that's fine as well. Ideally, once you get experience and confidence and you're practicing enough, you're gonna be able to stay stationary with your feet in a split stance because you'll be able to control the ball, you'll be able to have the balance to be able to perform the drill. We're gonna do 25, and then we're gonna do 25 on the other side. Starting a triple threat, ball at the hip, here we go. We're gonna split opposite side. Let me switch over here so you can see. All right, let's go left foot forward, ball to the right. We're gonna go 25 between the leg, split stance. Now the third portion of this drill is figure eight. We're gonna do big figure eights and we're gonna do small figure eights and we're gonna go both directions. And we're gonna do 8 of each direction. The first one is big, okay? Big figure eights are 4 dribbles to complete one circuit. 4 dribbles meaning once through, once in front, once through, once in front. So you're dribbling at the front of the foot and you're dribbling between the legs. And that's 4 dribbles and that's one circuit. You're gonna go 8 and then you're gonna go opposite. So I wanna start with my legs spread, ball right in front of me. I'm gonna start with my left and that way I can push it through on my first dribble. And this is a little bit flexible. You can do what's comfortable to you. So here we go. There's 8, okay? Now, as you can see, I'm swaying my hips because I'm turning the ball from side to side. What that does is opening my legs and my hips a little bit to cater to the dribble coming through. Now we're gonna go the same thing, big dribbles figure 8, except we're gonna go reverse now. Reverse is a little bit trickier. What you're gonna do is you're going to take that front foot dribble, and then on that next dribble, you're going to wrap it around and come back between your legs. You're gonna take a front dribble, wrap it around. Okay, 4 dribbles is one circuit. Here we go. All right, now we're gonna go into small figure 8. And this is the figure 8 that most of you guys know. You probably practice quite a bit. We're gonna start that. We're gonna do small dribbles around each foot. We're gonna work on the control at every point around our foot. Start in triple threat, here we go. Now we're gonna go the opposite way. So we're gonna push it through and then come around the foot. I'm gonna start on my left hip again. Here we go. I always love doing some freestyle time. I'm gonna do one set of 30-second freestyle. Just have fun with it and be creative. Okay, we're still gonna start in triple threat and we're still gonna start in athletic stance. And I'm gonna work my way into some different moves. Here we go. Whew. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.